shot. What in the? What am I watching? Yo, your boy's got some moves. They said movement's not in Warzone. I beg to differ. This is the first time I've ever played Warzone or spectated Warzone on a Sunday, and so far I'm getting the impression that this might be the best time to play. That man just ran straight at me, never once ADS, never once even, I don't even know if he knew I was shooting him before he died. It's gonna be a fun one, boys. Hope you're having a good day. I hope that you're hopefully enjoying Warzone. And right now, spectating player number 1. My man here looting again, solos. We already got enough money for our buy. Let's see what he goes ahead and does. He's got 1 kill already. Not sure exactly who's around here, but it is Almajra City, so you know damn well there will be a lot of players here. We do have an enemy in the building up top above us to the left-hand side. Let's see if he pushes it or not. Decides not to. Now our back is vulnerable from where we were just shooting, so I am surprised we're not really playing cover, protecting our back inside, because that enemy could still shoot us in the back if he was paying attention. Good observation, paying attention to the door, spotting what he thought was movement. We got the crack. It's time to go in there and finish it off, or just shoot him through the door. All right. I thought the enemy broke away to the back, but instead he closed the door. Big mistake on his part. I think he fat-fingered that, to be honest. But we have another spectator, too. Maybe your boy thinks he's cheating. He didn't see the player right on him. Oh, no. Oh, no, he did. I'm a little confused. I'm really confused. Oh, no. He didn't push. Oh, you got lucky, brother. It's a very unorthodox fight, but I won't say it's working out. He is surviving somehow, some way. So throwing the smoke off inside again. I thought he fat-fingered that, but then he did the same thing where he precisioned inside. Not really too sure of that play. We saw the enemy sitting on top. And here's another one come to play as well. We saw the enemy sitting on the standing on the wall when we were going to the buy station. I don't know if he saw it. I don't know what his thought process was. The fact that he laid down the precision makes me believe he saw it. But I really don't understand that play at all. Also with the cluster, dude, I would just throw that on the buy station. That would have been great. Little unorthodox way to fight. Very unorthodox tactics, but it's working out for your boy. All right, gonna go ahead and throw it. There you go. Now, according to his UE, for what we can see, these are the closest enemies. I don't know exactly who's being pinged. Spectating glitch. He might see enemies that I don't, which is maybe why he's working his way to the east-hand side of the map. That is now the second player. Guy up top. Oh, no. That is now the second player that literally, once they were cracked, instead of just breaking off and running backwards, they just played the wall and they got shot through it. It's really working out for Snips in more ways than one. Right now he's getting a little zoom in with his ADSing so you can get a little bit better visual. I don't really think it's necessary because you saw the FOV change, not that drastic. Now, if the enemy's still in this building, I'm very curious as to why he's not peeking the windows, allowing us to push this open street right here. Does seem like maybe the dude ran away. Yeah. I'll be honest, it's weird. It's weird that he knows he's in there. I don't know if you guys saw something I didn't, but it is kind of strange that when he went to the rooftop, instead of checking the building to his right, he instantly looked at that building, knew exactly where he was. Maybe your boy spotted something I did and maybe it popped up on Yui. I'm not sure. I think I missed something that he clearly saw. I thought it blew up the buy station for a second. I was like, what? Snip's just spending his money again. Why not use a smoke grenade just to conceal your position? I'd hate to see him. You got to be in front of it. I'd hate to see him sit here. Bye. Homie, you what are we doing? We are being hunted. We've been level 1 for a good bit now. I doubt this guy's actually going to come hunt us down. It's going to be a Rohan ending. I hate finishing Rohan oil. That is the most skillless final zone you've ever seen. Because it's just going to favor over the buildings. And whichever way the random circle dictates is basically who's going to win. Unless they absolutely throw. Rohan, in my opinion, might be the worst ending. What do you guys think the worst ending is in your opinion? Out of this entire map, what is the worst end zone you guys have ever ran into? Also, does anyone else find it weird that we've never got an ending in Quarry? We never got an ending in Port. I've had one here. I've never had an ending in Seraph Bay. Never had an ending in Fortress. Never had it. And I did have one there. Never had. I'm trying to think. Hold up. That's basically it. Oh, Tariq Village for sure. Maybe we had a few there. But yeah, it's just like they just abandoned this entire, a lot of these spots. It's really weird. We have so many repetitive circles and there's so many places that are just untouched with final zones. And of course, shifting back, I mean, that's just a given. Everyone should know that. Now we do a little loady camping right now. And look, I'm not for camping rooftops at all. But if you are going to be doing this, make sure you're equipping claymores or betties. That way you can at least lay them on the zip. So that people can't sneak you. But we need to go ahead and start thinking about positioning, right? So we could go Rohan. You're going to have a lot of fights there. Again, it's difficult to fight Rohan. So you all already know this building's going to be probably the best building to play, in my opinion. But I really wouldn't move there yet, honestly. I'd still play this area, play the high ground in one of these buildings, start getting ready to gatekeep people out of Amazra City, maybe rotate down to Hydro, do the exact same thing. You don't really have to pre-rotate super early, and again, because of the ending being there, I really don't want to do that. It would just be way too slow of a game. We do have a jug. It does appear somebody's already doing this. Not sure what we're doing though, I'll be honest. I am a little confused why he keeps ADSing. At first I thought it was to get like a little bit better FOV, but it really didn't help him at all. And again, we know the enemies are in here fighting them. I don't know why it took them so long to push the jug. It would have been nice to kill the enemies and steal the jug for ourselves as well as the loot. The jug's got some ups. It ended up working out, which is shot. What in the what am I watching? Yo, your boy's got some moves. They said movement's not in Warzone. I beg to differ. Instead of nerfing the AI, they gave AI the ability to just have quick movement mechanics. I love that. I've never seen the jug do that in my entire life, and he's just on a record. What? Where? So look, if you're in this area, you want to kill the jug. They give you so many things: redeploy, advance. I mean, it's endless. Oh no! What? I'll be honest. I'm very curious on how he knew the guy was above him. This is a very odd gameplay I'm watching. This may be one of the weirdest matches I think I've ever spectated in Warzone 2, at least so far. I like him baiting shots. That's definitely not a bad strat at all, but it's just very strange that we went from killing the Jug to go sit up on the staircase and bait an enemy that we really shouldn't have known was there based off of... What the fuck is happening, bro? Based off of audio and UAV pings and things like that. Also, more confusing is the fact that if the guy is still above him, it's weird that he just left. Went back and fought the Jug knowing he's there. Thermi going out. I'm really confused. All right, his defense. What? These Sunday lobbies. I might have to start playing on Sundays. All right, big waste of an advanced UAV, guys. You want to try to hold the advanced UAV until until Endgame is usually like it's usually the strat. Granted, there will be positions you just feel very, very threatened in. You're in a bad spot. He's behind. Bro, what? But now's not the time, regardless. Big waste of advance just to kill an enemy we already knew where he was at. Massive waste. That's unfortunate. You know, I think a lot of people in Warzone 1 went through their entire Warzone 1 life without ever really using advanced UAVs. So when it comes to advanced in Warzone 2, which is definitely a lot harder to get, people just have no idea. And again, the objective of an advanced UAV, the timing you want to use it is, again, when you're rotating in a very bad spot, you're getting shot from multiple angles. You have to rotate through multiple teams fighting. Then you want to use it, but you want to try to wait until the very, very, very end. Where the hell was he at? Shit, I think he was over here. You want to wait until the very end. Dude, there are a lot of people waiting for jailbreak. Holy crap. I really want to spectate your boy again. I hate this jailbreak bullshit. Honestly, I should have been paying a little bit more attention to where he was at. For this reason here. There's a guy camping the tower. That could be him, I guess.
Mark the target.
Let's just do it. Let's just do it.
Meow! Meow! Meow, 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 meow.
That's him. We found him. All right.
That time, but we will settle the score.
I just want to keep spectating them. Just because, well, you guys know why. I'm not going to say it. Even rotating wise, like, you know, I started thinking he was going to end up rotating through the buildings and bouncing with the best cover, because in my opinion, I think this is the best place to rotate to. But he's rotating out in the open instead. He's got a couple buildings here, but there's going to come a point where he's out in the open. Not to mention, again, you want to kind of rotate across here because it's going to finish across this area. It's going to finish up here. And now that we know that new intel, we need to start thinking about that and rotating with that knowledge. If we end up coming here, I don't know if he will, but if he ends up coming here, it's going to make his rotation out of that area a lot harder. We did see an enemy on the right-hand side, I think. I was going to say, decent job for him to try to lead the enemy and get in front of him. Again, the guy is sitting there on the ridge to our left. We're sitting here staring at the tents, but he's on the ridge. Easy snipe. And he's just gone.
Gas is closing. Get safe zone.
And exactly what I thought would happen. It's going to rotate up. So again, he's going to have to work his way through this area. And you know there's going to be a lot of campers here. So it's better just to avoid this spot. Never mind. He's not going to make it that far. All right. JK, we're back. Am I the only one that misses old school BRs where you had one life and that was it? I feel like I'm the only one. There was something a little bit more, you know, I feel like if you had one life, it put a lot more emphasis on the win. It made wins a lot more important. Now that you just respawn 1,000 times, it's just, I don't know, it's taking the fun out of winning, at least for me.
Got gas moving in.
Yeah, that was ballsy. We knew the enemy was on the back end side of the titties. All we had to do was play the high ground. There's no reason to jump off towards the loot because the enemy was, of course, going to go that direction to either A, finish the fight, or B, he heard you get the kill, and he's coming for your ass too. And now here we are moving on to somebody that's got nothing to do with the fight we just witnessed. Nick Dog just driving around. Please hit the clusters. Nope, never mind. Just driving around, minding his own business, not doing nothing. And again, we're on the bad side of the zone, so I don't know why he decided to get out here. Very, very, very bad area. Again, when you get to this spot, you got to start thinking, where do I want to go? Well, we have the recon drone flying in the air, and it came from this direction, so you know guys up here. And regardless, you want to start playing up here anyway. So I would have definitely gone and hunted that bitch down. It's funny because Nick's playing scared. He's just sitting in a corner. He's just waiting patiently for someone to run in his crosshair. And look, a lot of people play like this. Most players play like this. And if you do, again, play an area that benefits your play style. You do not want to be in a clustered area with multiple enemies. I guarantee you half the lobby is in this city by itself. So it's going to cause a lot more fighting for Nick, who clearly doesn't want to fight. It's going to cause a lot more gatekeeping ability for your boy Nick. Oh, God, here we go. Oh, look at the... Dude, your boy is living and breathing snipes. Oh, no, 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 what are you doing? What am I watching? Come on, man. Oh, bro, what? You got sniped and you just dolphin dove 5 feet away and thought you were safe? Come on, man. No, absolutely not. Again, we're still safe, but I'm willing to bet everything that Nick doesn't make it to the next zone. Because if I'm anywhere in this zone, I'm going to be thinking, okay, I need to start watching for people to rotate. And where do I think they're going to rotate from? Well, the fucking city. The boy's even being clustered, so someone's already onto his ass. Nick, you need some sneak energy, homie. You got to get some energy out there. See, when I drink this shit, I'm just too impatient to sit in a corner, staring at the ground. Just going for easy kills too, man. And again, restock would benefit this play style a lot. And I don't want to teach you guys how to camp, but if you're playing like this, you're better off having restocks. You can have 2 claymores at any given second. Protect yourself. So if you're watching one direction, boom. And I hate giving advice for that because y'all are going to be the dudes to kill me. But food for thought. Food for thought. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that night vision doesn't see through smoke. I'm almost 100% positive. Now it's Call of Duty. Maybe there was an update. Maybe it gets a glitch. Who fucking knows? But it shouldn't. We do hear footsteps above us right now. Nick, my man Nick, feeling the heat. It's a 1v10 situation. We're about to make top 10. This is a very crucial moment for your boy Nick, who's never made it top 10 before. Again, we have an enemy either above us or inside this building. We heard footsteps, and now it's coming down crucial because when we have to rotate out, we will have to fight the other enemy. And to be fair, I'd be shocked if that's the only other player in here. Enemies starting to rotate away from the compound using vehicles. Somebody else already knows the Claymore strat. Here we are moving out, so the enemy knows we're here. And a whole nother enemy shot us anyway. Doesn't even matter about the guy inside. It's a whole other player. Weird. Who would have guessed there's gonna be a lot of people sitting on the edge of this building? Again, if your play style is like that, you have to understand that you're not that good, which isn't a bad thing, and play to your strengths and play against your weaknesses. If you are not that good of a player, avoid these buildings, avoid this compound in game. Unless it's favored, of course. Which we knew damn well it wasn't going to be. But here we are moving on to Mac, who's in a 1v1 right now. We're completely vulnerable. Enemy going to the top ground. Very good move on his part, utilizing the fence to jump up. Gonna climb up. Big mistake by our boy. Luckily, the enemy wasn't paying attention, but unfortunately for Mac, the boy was rocking the new shotgun and just blew us away in 2 hits. No surprise there. Damn. I honestly, you know, technically he should have won, but that gun is just super OP. So here we are utilizing the gas mask. Not really sure what his plan of action is. Now, right now, he's got to bank on the idea of other people fighting each other so that nobody looks his direction. But that's a very, very, very tall task for the enemies. Look at this. Oh, my God. And ladies and gentlemen, Black sitting here trying to catch another player coming out of a gas. There he is. It's a 1v2 situation. Things are getting heated. Things are getting intense. You know there's going to be an enemy on the high ground. You see him up there right now. We don't really have a weapon that we can utilize. Great job using precision to flush that dude out. Unfortunately, we should probably push up while the precision's coming in. Why? Because we got to rotate. We need to utilize our strengths to suppress the enemy, but instead we're going to lay here prone and we're going to let the gas forces out. So now the enemy has had ample amount of opportunity to rotate and get into a better spot. Black is not paying attention to the player count right now. He has no idea where the enemy is. We're trying to utilize the bush. And again, we're not safe. Oh, enemy we're shooting at. And just like that, no surprise at all, Black goes down. And again, it's just really simple, man. You got to utilize your streaks to not just get the kills, but to get yourself out of a bad spot. We wasted 2 streaks trying to actually get the kill when in reality, what we should have done was utilize the cluster to flush the enemy out and utilize the precision in a different area to suppress the enemy. Maybe even he could have gotten a kill if the enemy would have been running from one and ran to the other, but instead he panicked. And that's that. No surprise there. But guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave it a like, subscribe today, and make sure you guys check out my uncut channel. Link will be in the description below so that you guys can watch my gameplay if you're interested in that. But I'll catch you in the next one.